Do you suffer from weak, tight hip flexors? If you sit a lot and experience hip or low back pain, then it's very likely that your hip flexors need some extra love. Here's 3 of my favorite exercises to both strengthen and lengthen the hip flexors. This is called the ATG split squat. Focus on keeping an upright torso and that back leg as straight as possible to get the deepest stretch and the most out of this exercise. Next up, we're going to take the hip flexors into the short range of motion with this seated crunch. I like sitting on the bench with palms on bench. Focus on really contracting right there in the short range position. You can even alternate legs. This is going to allow us to really feel the hip flexors and what they're meant to do. But short hip flexors are part of the problem. So how do we lengthen them? The split squat was great for that. It was a nice stretch with a lot of tension. But what about getting into that long range of motion and then asking the hip flexors to actually flex? Well, as seen right here, this puts a big stretch on the hip flexors and then asks them to do some work. If you don't have a GHD pad, you could try an ab ball, an exercise ball as seen here. Start in the mid back and then work your way down. If you're at home, you might be able to put your feet under a couch, or if you're at the gym, maybe a barbell. Find something to secure your feet so you can get your butt way on top of that ball and get the biggest stretch possible. Again, if you're at home, you can get your feet under the couch. Maybe you can get the coffee table next to you so you can get deep into that stretch, but have a little assistance on the way up.